How's it going, guys? Well, I'm out here on Dexter, Michigan right now. I am out here at the TA. This is going to be my second day here. I guess the purpose of the video is in regards to the loads. Been seeing a lot of low-paying loads out here, and they are flying. They're flying out the door. Drivers are taking it. I have no idea what's going on. I cannot survive, taking loads that are paying $1.50 a mile. There's some that are paying lower, and I just don't understand how people are taking these kind of loads and surviving. It's I don't see it like it's good for business, and especially it's not fair, and it's not good for the rest of us out here that are trying to make a living and make something better for the trucking industry, which lately I haven't been too happy with, but a good thing is that I rather sit and get a good paying load than to be taking a cheap load. If there's no good paying loads and they're all cheap, I'd rather go empty. I'm not gonna give my time and make the company or the other people make them rich, with taking their cheap loads, and by the end of the day, the end of the load, most of the money goes on fuel, and at the end you don't even have money to pay yourself or pay a driver. So I don't know, I don't see it like a good idea. I don't see it that people are being intelligent enough to be taking these cheap loads. For me, every single load that you make is supposed to be paying you good. Coming to Michigan, I have a customer, so every time I come to Michigan, the load is paying me almost, or it's paying me $4 a mile. So I think every single load is supposed to make a profit. I do not believe in, I'm coming up here to Michigan getting $4 a mile. I do not believe on, averaging out, my week. That's not the way I believe a load or business should be. I believe every single load that you make and deliver is supposed to pay for its own fuel, supposed to pay for the driver, and it's supposed to pay, make profit as far as company goes. Your company, you being an owner operator, whatever the deal it is with you. If you're an owner operator and you're hauling for a carrier, every single load that you take is you're supposed to make profit. And if you're your carrier, if you're your own carrier, yeah, every single load you make, there's supposed to be profits, but that's what I thought I should make this video about. Not understanding as far as why these loads are being taken. I have a minimum. I always say the minimum is $2 a mile, which I think that should change. I think minimum should be it should always be paying $4 a mile. I mean, diesel is so expensive right now. The price per mile should be higher than diesel. But I mean, there is a minimum, $2 a mile. I haven't taken a load at $2 a mile for a long time. So this load that I'll be taking tomorrow, today's the 24th, it's Friday, August the 24th. I'll be picking up a load on Saturday, the 25th. So I'll be deadheading about 100 miles, but it's on my way, so I'd rather go empty than to pick up something around here that's not gonna pay much. But I have a limit as 200 miles for deadheading. Excuse me. but my minimum is $2 a mile. This load that I'll be picking up is gonna pay me $250. So that was after negotiating. You know, every single load should be negotiated, and this load was paying about $1.80, $1.90. So I was able to bring it up to $250 a mile. So that should make profit as far as paying fuel, paying myself as a driver, and you know, my company making a profit as far as my company goes, which every single week they should be making, or my company should be making a profit. So I would say, guys, you know, don't go too cheap on your rates. And like I said, you know, this is me. I rather run empty than to take a cheap load, and have them make money, and you know, and I'll be the one losing. So I'd rather go empty and I'll lose the money instead of making someone else rich. I want to be rich. That's not gonna happen. Hopefully one day, but not right now. So yeah, you know, just make good decisions, take some good paying loads, and to new drivers, you know, make good decisions. You know, don't think because you come from working at a plant or at an office or something like that where you're getting hourly wage. You know, if you get 1,000 miles and they're offering you $1,000, you know, for you might say, oh man, it's $1,000. You know, and that should be minimum. You know, 1,000 miles should be $2 a mile. You know, and that's cheap, $2 a mile. You know, you should be higher than that. But you know, just make good decisions. Try and make good business out of this. Trucking industry, you know, there's a lot of money out there. So you just gotta find the right loads, and you know, negotiate every single load that you see out there, and decide on what to do, and put your limits as far as your limit on at the end of every load. You know, you're supposed to have a limit as far as charging your customer, your broker, you know, and try not to go under that. Once you know it's under, that's because you're gonna be losing money. So alright guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, you know, and